we'll talk about our good friends in the A64. Our good friends, our good friend Dabo Sweeney, K Klubnik, Gary Riley, all those boys. I watched that game. I watched the replay of the game. Here's what I will say. It surprised me how bad that defense played against Isaac Brown. Isaac Brown from Louisville. Brother, you get we typically give Youngin of the Week to our guys in South Carolina, but I gotta give Youngin of the Week to him. He had a fantastic day, ran for over 150 yards. Solely the reason why Louisville was able to control that game, because I don't think Louisville was getting it through the air as much as they would have liked, especially with a veteran quarterback. They got it on the ground, and this is the first time in a long time that I can ever say Clemson got beat up on the line of scrimmage. Like, I mean, they could, considering what they bring out, defensive line prospect after defensive line prospect, that typically doesn't happen. And I was floored by how easily Louisville got it on the ground. I don't. How much of that game did you get to see?
Yeah, I was at a bar, watching our game and their game, mostly just watching our game. But yeah, I saw that the A line got the defense got pushed around bad, man. It's rare you don't see this because like we mentioned earlier, our good friend Brent Venables never going for that. And I noticed that in this thing though, I really noticed it all year with Clemson is they run defense. They usually give up big plays a lot. Like this has been going on throughout the whole year. It ain't really been no secret. They defense kind of took a step back. You know what I'm saying? They always gonna keep a good set of DBs like AJ Terrell, little brother, and everything like that. He's pretty good. He's real good. Mickens, whatever his last name is, he's pretty good as well. But other than that, man, their run defense really has took a step back. Uh, hmm. Damn, I'm really being respectful right now. I really,
You know what?
if
You know
y'all
what
follow me on
though?
Twitter,
You know.
it was bad.
Hey, look. Here's what I will do though. Here's what I will do. I'm open this up. No Diddy. Look at y'all don't have the offense to ever sit there and say K Klubnik is a Heisman candidate. I'm just gonna keep it hot with you. And we let them rock. We really have not spoken about Clemson in a long time because I
I
really don't
will,
be
but
trying to be a hater,
no,
especially
I will.
on a podcast. But like when I'm seeing people come out with lists saying, "Okay, Klubnik's number 4, he's number 6 on a Heisman list," I'm like, bro, no, he's not because he hasn't played anybody. Like that's why I'm really gonna keep it a beam with y'all. And it's not necessarily him because I still think K played well. I just don't think he's that kind of player, even when he's playing that well. Because I didn't see the comp. Because if we look through the competition, who was the last competent team you played since Georgia? The floor, and we'll post that on Twitter, and we'll let y'all figure that out because you didn't play anybody. So when you're doing this again, shit, I would expect for you to go crazy. That was crazy. I will take that out. That's a crazy line, but that was crazy. But what I will say is that you don't have the talent on the edges with Moore and Wesco. None of these guys aren't good, but they're young. They aren't at that point yet where I think you can go up against any of the top teams that you're up there with, supposedly, and go toe to toe with. Like I don't believe anybody in the top 10 you can go toe to toe with right now and go beat. Well, except for Miami, I still do believe they could get Miami, but for the most part, I don't. They just don't move me. Their receivers don't scare me enough like how they used to in years past. And their quarterback is he's a good quarterback. He's good, and he's gotten better from last year, and I give him credit. Him and Gary Wright they both deserve credit for that. But they are not those guys. They're just not. There no amount of touchdowns he puts up against Appalachian State will move me to believe that he is a Heisman candidate and or one of the best quarterbacks in college football. I won't believe it. I'm not, and we got to see it clearly this past weekend with 56 pass attempts for 228 yards. It's telling me you have nothing out there.
Thank you, and thank you. And a lot of people say it wasn't K's fault, but I'm like, I'm sorry, my brother in Christ, you throwing it 50 something times, only got 200 something yards, bro.
It may not be his fault, but
I'm
he damn
sorry.
sure didn't help. That's
I'm
all I'm
like,
saying.
hey,
Like, Phil
a
Maffa
Heisman.
ran for like 170. Yeah, I mean, like, what are
That's
we
why they
talking
usually
about?
kept it the field. I mean, a Heisman quarterback, will at least look respectful. You know what I'm saying? Shador, I mean, I tell people like, hell, if Cade on the Heisman list, Shador need to be on there too. Then he damn sure ain't. he damn sure ain't better than Cam Ward. He damn sure ain't more electric than Travis Hunter.
And
You know what I'm saying?
he's nowhere close
I
to Ashton Jensen. So if he's on the list, he needs to be.
if you're on the list, he's 9 or 10,
Dang,
maybe 11.
you know what? Plus, if we're doing a list of 10, K should be 7th. Because I'm gonna find another guy. I'm gonna put above him still. Because
Always, yeah.
because I think there are quarterbacks with stats that don't resemble his that are better. Like I think Diego Pavia is
I
better
was
than
just
K Cup.
thinking that. Just thinking that. Bench
Like
quarterback should be
now,
better than him.
Now he won't be there because his raw numbers don't scream Heisman. But I watched the games and he is more impactful for his team on a down in down out basis than K Club. And he's a better playmaker overall than K Club. And this is truly no hate. Y'all have just seen better quarterbacks come through Clemson than this kid, and that's my main thing.
Everyone pushing that. Deshaun Watson was never on a fucking Heisman list. You know what I'm saying? D Watt clears D Watt clears T Law and Cade. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all didn't
Not
give
only
him no
that,
hype
like
to put him
fam,
on the Heisman.
K this year ain't even better than T Law freshman year. So like again, I get it. Your team, your program, you're pushing for whoever the hell can go win anything. I completely understand it. It's just don't lie to me. Don't start pissing and tell me it's raining, dog. We all can see we see the real and nobody takes who's taking Clemson serious as far as a contender. Like
Nobody
let's
should.
like we can go.
Nobody should.
Nobody should. And I made the statement earlier this year. I said, Clemson, you're still gonna compete for the ACC. You just don't compete for national titles anymore. Because I watch a lot of the teams that are in that top 5. Brother, you know how large the gap is between between Clemson and like Oregon or Clemson and Ohio State. Like there's a big gap between y'all and the field you would have to go beat to go win a natty. Like we remember, and I say this out of respect for your program. We know what it looks like when you guys are up there with those teams. Nobody in that fan base can look me in the face today and say, we got a chance to go be any of them. You can't even dare tell me
Oh
that. Because you can't even go
no.
be
When they
Alabama
went on
right
their
now.
win streak, boy, I saw something talking about some Clemson 2.0 back. Boy. I'm like, I've just I've what this little win streak, y'all playing schools of the deaf and the blind and shit. Y'all back? This is back. This is what y'all call
You
back.
brothers are playing the equivalent to 8-man football in South Carolina High School League. Brother, can we stop this? Can we stop?
Gotta
Can we
hate.
stop
I gotta hate. I
lying?
just gotta hate, cause boy, they was
I,
talking sweet. Boy, them boys. I start going back and forth. I'm like, you know what? I'm still gonna stand on it. I pop my shit after y'all lost. I pop my shit after y'all lost though. But I'm back to regular programming. We'll see y'all the last week of
we
November.
will.
Y'all was talking sweet about my boy.
Hey man,
Y'all talking sweet.
hey man.
But then your
The
quarterback
ones that
get
the
a
ones
post.
that I just want us to all be realistic when we have conversations. That's all. That's all. Because here's the thing: for the most part, if anybody's listened to us, we've been very fair and very very calm about talking about Clemson. And I'm still. I think I'm calm even today. I don't think I said anything that wasn't the truth. When I start to lying, y'all tell me I'm lying. But as long as I ain't lying, I ain't hating. I'm just going to be real. As long as I ain't lying, it ain't hate. But we can keep moving, man. I just about